And I think we're live. I gotta get better at this intro thing. What is up, everyone? Welcome to our 6th episode of the Pokemon X live stream with your boy, FLYBOY. We're back. Everyone's favorite, Pokemon X. Everyone's favorite. We all love the 3DS games, don't we? Don't we, folks? But today, again, I kind of just spoiled it. Our schedule is we're going to play more Pokemon X. Let me switch over to the screen. Here we are. We'll do a quick recap. Right after I crack something a little different. Thought I was going to have another white monster today. Not quite. We're going to have a Ultra Wild Passion. Never seen it before till today, but we're going to crack it open. We're going to see just how good this is. No white monster, I can promise you that. Well, it's something. It's something. What's up, Alexander Ellis? What's up, Mr. Cool Hat? We're here. We are here. We're going to shave some Woobats, of course. We're going to punt them. We're going to kill some Woobats. We're going to launch Woobats into the sun. We're going to kneecap them. We're going to curb stomp them. We're going to fry them in a freaking wok. That's what we're going to do with Woobats today. That's what's going to happen. Maybe. We'll see. But let's do a quick team. I can't hear any. Nope, never mind. You guys can hear it. I couldn't for a second. We're going to do a quick team recap. Everyone's favorite. We had to look at our best friends we've been making. Alexander Ellis already on his Theo Vaughn. I hate friendship. But let's get into it. We're not going to make it weird this time, unless you guys really want to. But we got Bubbles of Vaporeon. Nice and jolly, nice and beautiful and pretty. We've got Barry B. Benson. That's who we're talking about. Barry Bonds with Poison Jab, Toxic Spikes, Cut, and X Scissor. This guy's actually great. He did great against the Fairy Gym, and who knows, maybe he'll do great against the Psychic Gym. We will just have to find out today. The suffering of Woobats is the proof of our very existence. Zinzlin was a goat for that one. I still remember when he said that for the first time. It was wonderful. But after that, we've got another nice and reliable Allison. Finally has Night Slash, so we're going to see how that goes. I think it will go great. If you want my personal opinion, I think Swords Dance and Night Slash might be a little too broken. And that's why I'm saying Barry might not be necessary for the Psychic Gym. But we'll just have to get there. Up next, we got Pebble taking scalps. Pebble takes scalps, baby. Although she is very frail right now. Very frail. If you guys were checking in the last streams, Pebble goes down and, like, if you breathe on her wrong, she will faint. She will faint. Alexander, you're right. Allison the Absol. Absol's a very beautiful Pokemon. Very. Look at that. Next up, Harry, who I just looked at his Delphox's Bulbapedia. It is not as good as I thought it would be. I thought Delphox would be wonderful. You know, it'd be like, oh my gosh, we'll put Dazzling Gleam on it. We'll put Flamethrower, obviously. We'll put Psychic and, you know, maybe like a Dark. No, it doesn't get Fairy moves. Not one. You thought this thing would carry something. But genuinely, I checked. No Fairy moves. I could be wrong, but it's brutal. Timid. Great nature, though. And finally, Bill. The GOAT. Bill. The Aura Farmer. Bill himself. Can you believe it? This guy is great. He's got one of the best names on the team. And we've got a lot of good names, let's be honest. I'm not a nickname guy, but we've been doing great. Bill. Purple guy. The man behind the slaughter. The man behind the slaughter of many people. Again, your career's over. You get taken down by Bill. Because he's just Bill. He's just a nice, humble Bill. Nothing cool. Nothing like Cobalt or... I can't even think of another name for Lucario. But nothing cool. Just Bill. He's like, I got it. But for now, this is what our team's going to be. I really want to get a Noibat, but it's not looking like we're going to get one for a while. So we'll just keep moving. Ooh. Yo. I thought everyone was just like horny freaks. Genuinely. But no. This is where the milk... Okay. We'll take a dozen. We'll take a dozen. I thought that was like... Genuinely, I just thought people were weird. No. There is a Hex Maniac that sells milk. I know, right? I know, Mr. Cool. I thought everyone was just a freaking brain-rotted gooner. Genuinely. But it's real. The milkmaid herself is real. I mean, everyone is a brain-rotted gooner. It's Generation Z. That's how it is, okay? But holy mackerel. Pokemon did not do themselves any favors with that one. It was just bound. I mean, in this generation, what do you expect? Without our friendly Mamoswine, do we have another ride thing going on here? Was I supposed to do anything in this city? That's kind of making me feel weird. Like, is there something like I'm missing? You know, it's like a pretty big city, but I don't know. I think we just got to move on to the Frost Cavern. There might be Team Flare stuff going on there. Let's see. I have to remember what Trevor... Oh, no! Look. Here's the thing. For me to remember what Trevor said, I'd have to actually read what he said. That is brutal. I got dialogue mogged by Trevor. As you can see, Route 17 is completely covered in snow. Oh, well, thanks for letting me know. I couldn't tell. Okay. Let's see. What's your favorite legendary Pokemon of all time? It's a toss-up. There's two. There's two. It's got to be either... Wait, what the flip? Was I supposed to read something? My favorite legendary, it's either Zapdos or Zekrom. Like, I love my electric Pokemon. And they're awesome. Something's amiss. Okay. Do I gotta go south then? There is no south. This is brutal. I'm getting dialogue mogged. But it's either those two. Now, if I had to do a box legendary, obviously Zekrom's up there. But Zekrom, Giratina, Rayquaza, and Zapdos. They have to be those. But if I'm going to rank them, I'm going Zekrom first, then Zapdos, then Rayquaza, then Giratina, and then probably Groudon fifth. But that's got to be my favorite. Because, like, those are just goats. I feel super embarrassed right now. I've got a walkthrough pulled up and I still can't do anything. Is there like an entrance somewhere I gotta go to? Or are we just cooked? Dude, this is my like 3-year-old brain coming out. If you had an ace Pokemon, it'd probably be like Jolteon or something of that nature. Dude, let's freaking go. I like that. Jolteon's goated. Jolteon's one of the best. It's in the city, but oh, I gotta go up. There's more directions. Thank you, Mr. Cool Hat. I'm struggling. It's a Monday, okay, guys? It's a freaking Monday. Oh. Frost Cavern in Philipmore. Okay, he just says Frost Cavern. It's a Monday. It's one of those... You know, it's just one of those days. It's the day of the week that sucks the most. Otis, what's up? Good to see ya. I'm just tired of Mondays, dude. Like, I genuinely... This shit had me stun-locked on my first playthrough. It has left a wound on my soul. Dude. I want Trevor to not exist. I 100% agree. But yeah, this is... Hold on. But yeah, like, when there's these parts... I'm trying to think of other parts of Pokemon games. I know Sinnoh has some moments like this. Where Pokemon... And Final Fantasy VII's like... A lot of Final Fantasy games are like that. What is that noise? Is that the hail sound effect? Please don't do that ever again, Pokemon. But, like, they expect you to just, like, run around and, like dick around for, like, an hour, and then you'll find, like, a dialogue that passes. But, like, dude, it's brutal with these Pokemon games. And you can't do that to me on a Monday. Bro, dude, we're all Garfield. There's nothing like some lasagna, and I have beef with Mondays. Because here's the thing. I just had my midterms, right? I just had the Skinwalker Hiker. I just had my midterms last weekend. Like, I had a midterm. And this is great. It's great, but bad at the same time. Let me know what you guys think about midterms. Would you prefer to have them, like, spread out throughout the semester with all these random classes? Or would you rather have it like they do in this program that I'm in? They give you the whole week off, basically. And you have to take an exam either Monday or Thursday. Then you got to take the next one either Thursday or Friday. And the next one either Friday or Saturday. And so you have to take an exam basically every day for the end of the week. No classes, but you get a bunch of, like, midterm stuff just all at once. What's the whatever. What do you guys like? I genuinely can't decide. Because in the other semesters, it's been kind of easier to just focus on one midterm at a time. But this one, oh my gosh, it was brutal. But I was fine. My accounting group wanted me to study with them so hard. And I get it. I know you, like, trying to look out for me and all that. And you guys want better grades too, because I'm the GOAT low-key. But, like, genuinely, they spent hours, like dozens of hours last week. And I'm not missing my stream to study accounting. I could promise you that. Friday night, they were studying. I was streaming Pokémon X, okay? That's what I was doing. And I'm okay with that. I prefer that. Like, I genuinely would rather be here doing this than anything else. It's the great. Oh. There's something amiss in the Frost Cavern. All right. I prefer no midterms, but I'd rather have them all in the same spot if I have them. Fair enough. It's a lot at once, but maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome from the other semesters. It's got to be. Okay. Dude, why do we have a Trevor side quest? Why? Leave me alone. Literally anyone else, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'll prepare too. I'll go to the Pokemon Center. Holy, dude. This guy should have no more dialogue. You gotta be joking. He's the only one that gets a side quest like this? I'm trying to stay calm. Okay, I'm trying to stay calm. We'll push through this. We've done hard things. Look. We've done hard things before. We beat the first gym leader. We could do this. We could do this. All right. Mamoswine, you may be concerned, but I'm not. No. We're not battling this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Unless you count the whole Furfrou section as a Shauna side quest. Genuinely, the palace was a little... Now that I'm, like, thinking about it, the palace section was a little, I didn't like it. So maybe they all just suck. Maybe I just don't want to be around these people. They ever thought, like... Did Game Freak, did they ever test play it? And they're like, I really don't want to be with these rivals. They ever stop to think that, like... Anyone playing this will go like, I don't want to do this. It's like real... Okay. It's okay. It's like real life, though. How often do we got to spend time with real people? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. But I had class today. It was a normal Monday, so I only had one class. Last week, they gave me two. Hey, it's only one class, and it's audit. And let me tell you something. Audit might have had the greatest comeback of all time. If you guys know what audit is in accounting, it's basically just making sure like companies aren't committing fraud or doing like messing up really bad. You just like guarantee that for all the shareholders. Because who matters more in this life? Who? You? Me? Normal people? Normal Americans that work hard and like create? Or is it the shareholders? Because if you ask me, I think the shareholders add so much value to society because they just do so much for us. Like, think about every time you've gone outside, right? You look at a building. A shareholder built that house. A shareholder with his hands built that house. And when you go to the restaurant, a shareholder prepared your food with their hands. So, that's what I'm Canadian, Alexander. I am technically also partially Canadian. But my parents are. But I'm like born in America and I completely, wholeheartedly accept the American title. I mean, according to the GOATs, true, Team Flare, it's the chosen ones. Shareholders are pretty chosen. The shareholders are chosen. They are. And what would we do without them? Frankly. Let's see what we got. Fell Stinger. Is it worth having Fell Stinger? That could be clutch. That could be clutch. Fell Stinger feels like that could just be like a weird thing. Look, I'm gonna do my usual thing. If I need set X Scissor back, I'm just gonna reteach it with the TM. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Fell Stinger looks like if you kill someone with it, it boosts your attack by 2 stages, it seems like. Keeping old moves. Keeping old moves. Wolfric is worse than Ramos. We'll get there when we get there, dude. Because I can promise you, I'm going to have some choice words for that man. Ooh. Kind of realizing water types low-key cook. It's okay. So, but Fell Stinger has a very low power level. I think it's like 30. So. Let's see how Allison's first Night Slash does. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. A crit would be nice, but it's fine. I'm realizing we will be missing Raichu, though. Can we be honest and just say that the whole Pokemon Sanctuary should have been involved in Team Flare? Is that the part in the endgame with all the Pokemon, right? And where Mewtwo is? Because if that is the place, then it's like, isn't that where they should have captured all their Pokemon? Maybe that's where they do. But like, yeah. It's like I feel like that should have been more. And it's Mewtwo. Like, I feel like maybe Mewtwo should have been involved too. Is that controversial to say that I want Mewtwo involved in X and Y? They're already giving us enough Kanto, like, nostalgia baiting. I feel like Mewtwo could be a cool little addition to the game. Because, like, why are all the ugliness of Kalos just shown in tiny bits and the biggest justification for Lysandre is shown after the nuke? Exactly. You know what? That's actually a great point, Mr. Cool Hat. Because, like, Lysander keeps talking about how ugly the world is. And I think what would make him more compelling, like you say, is, like, the world is ugly. I don't know if what Pokemon's message they kind of inadvertently send is that the world isn't ugly and it's fine as it is. No, like, genuinely, the world is ugly and it's beautiful. The world has many different, almost contradictory things existing all at once. That's kind of the... I forget which dude said this. Was it... No, who was it? Was it Pascal? That sort of philosopher dude? But it's basically the brilliance of humanity is the almost contradictory state we live in. Because the most beautiful things, like the statues and the cathedrals and the paintings, are made by humanity. And also the most ugly things, like war and famine and all these different things. So it's like sin as well as righteous behavior, right? Humanity can do both. But the problem is Kalos doesn't really show that dichotomy. It doesn't show the capability for humanity to be ugly, except, like you said, in very minuscule parts of the game. And most of them are derived from Team Flare anyway, so that doesn't really make sense. But yeah. Our femboy Bubbles. Look, I wasn't going to say the F word first, but he's here, and he's here to cook. I'm going to be honest, Bubbles is one of the best additions to the team that we have. Did I just go back to where no, I didn't. Okay. Oh! Almost made it out of there without touching a trainer. Even if you look back at the previous game, one of the core items of Civilization, the Pokeball, was shown as something abusive in some exactly. Love Black and White. Love Black and White especially because they talk about that. They don't shy away from talking about some of the real sort of the real societal consequences of something like. Dude, I got cooked. I got cooked. War, segregation, hatred is what you did with your freedom. Don't lecture with your $30 haircut. Yeah. 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 If there's some ugliness shown in these games... So there is some ugliness shown in this game. Humans are capable of both good and bad. So it's like... I don't know. For me... Like, I'm trying to think of the bad. You have the guy at the palace... who, like, with greed, you know, sort of is sort of a tool, right? Post-game, you get the Sanctuary. Post-game, you get Emma. What do you get in the game itself? Team Flare abusing Pokemon to achieve their goals. And that's, like, it. I genuinely can't think of anything else. But, yeah, I like... And I think that's what Black and White 2... and Black and White do better, is that they actually present a real human... Like, I mean, that's what I named the title of my Black and White 2 video, The Dark Humanity in Team Plasma, because that's what it is. What are we doing? We're showing homelessness post-game. You have a Sanctuary after Team Flare goes down for the 8th game. I don't know if you meant gym there. Oh, yeah. So it's just like... Yes, Alexander, I agree. Mineshao's a very, very pretty Pokemon as well. Nice designs. 8th gym, okay. Yeah, it's just like... Oh my gosh, I'm getting cooked by this Why does a random trainer have this? This is crazy. It's fine. Pebble will come and collect the scalp. But yeah, like, we're gonna go Earth Power here. Come on, dog. Oh my gosh! Wow. And honestly, the premise of ZA shows it even more. Even just from the tiny bit I've played, that's what it seems like. Because literally the first interaction you get in the game is with that Pokemon stealing your bag, and it's like, but Pokemon don't usually care about human possessions, so it's kind of like them showing that like humanity in the good it can do to Pokemon can also influence them to be bad. So like I can kind of see it developing already, even from like the first scene you can see it developing. You get mugged in the first 5 minutes. Yep, the whole taking land from humans for Pokemon. Yep. You get jumped. Anti-homeless bench. Yeah, the anti-homeless. That, for me, I find like so hilarious. Because, you know, because the whole... Okay. Like X and Y, a defining feature is low-key the benches. Like sitting on them. It's just funny how like in 5 years they've already built anti-homeless architecture. And it's just like, bruh. It's more realistic though. To like real France. So, I mean, what can you do? But yeah, it's because of L. They introduced the homeless benches because of L. Let's see here. Mineshao's partially based on ferrets, and ferrets are cuties. True. Dude, when I was a kid, let me tell you. When I was a kid, I always wanted a freaking ferret. And I don't care what everyone says. Like, they smell like piss. They smell like piss. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Alright. But, like, they're cute, though. Furret is probably a big reason why I wanted one. But, like, so many things smell like piss. And it's gonna hurt some people's feelings, but I don't really care. Cats smell like piss, okay? Like, you can get mad about ferrets smelling like piss, but then you've also got to recognize that cats also smell like piss, okay? And they just do. Ironically, the outdoor cats smell less like piss. I think that's true. Because indoor cats, I know everyone says they're so clean. They clean themselves, yada, yada, yada. They piss and poop in a box in your house, in your room. Okay? And they step in that box. It's not like a toilet where you sort of like sit on it. They step in it. Anyways. Yeah, it's an animal. Animals are going to smell like piss. Anyways, ferrets, they're goats, dude. We love ferrets. Dude, doing ice puzzles live is like the scariest thing to do. You've got an audience. They're watching. Oh, I hit the wrong button. They have an audience, they're watching, they're waiting for you to fail. They're waiting for you to pull a 2 IQ move and mess up. Or get stuck in a loop. Like, I cannot tell you, that 7th gym in Pokemon Platinum, it is brutal. Absolutely brutal. I don't know why my brain... I know if I just sat there, looked at it, and just thought about it, I probably could do it. But I'm playing Pokemon. The last thing I want to do when I'm playing Pokemon is think. Who the flip wants to think? I don't even read. I play... Oh. My goodness, the freaking... I almost said white monster. That's not white monster. I want to press A and watch flashy things happen on my screen and collect cute Pokemon. That's all I want to do. I don't want to think. I don't want to solve a riddle. I want to press A. And that's that's what Pokemon is. And I think that's fine. I'm stupid. I'm willing to admit it. I don't want to use my brain power for Pokemon. You know, here's something. I truly believe in this life, there is a finite amount of brain we have. People call it gray matter. I'm just going to call it brain, okay? It's like a hard drive, right? And the more you spend on Pokemon, think about it. What do you get out of it? Unless you're Wolfie VGC, right? Unless you literally need every move, power, defense stat, special defense stat memorized to win games. What do you get? Like... It's just... What was that? Guard split? Don't you have a higher defense than me? What's the point here? But anyways, it's just like, when I was a kid, I was like, I'm memorizing the Pokédex. I'm memorizing the type charts. I'm doing all this. And now that I'm grown, my brain doesn't function as quickly. I don't remember things as much. It's just like, Bulbapedia's free. Bulbapedia's free. Yeah. You know, and that's why my knowledge of Pokemon basically just peters out after Gen 6. Generation 1 through 5, it's like... Generations 1 through 5 is like, I've got to unlock 649 Pokemon. I've got them all. 159 from Gen 5. I can name them all. But dude, after that, it's over. Bro, the Bidenisms can't be that strong this fast, dude. They are. They are, dude. When I see a Dorito, I see Lysander, dude. Lysander, our beautiful nacho cheese king. Our nacho cheese king, dog. Doritos? Here's how I view Doritos, okay? This is a little tangent. In the chip world, they might be the penultimate mid. And I don't mean that to be offensive. I mean mid in the literal sense. Like 50-50. I think there's maybe half the potato or corn chips, whatever. Half the potato, half of the chips in the world are less good than nacho cheese Doritos. and the other half are better. I think that's a fair take. Because, like, let's be honest, you get a variety pack of chips, right? Who's reaching for the nacho cheese Doritos first? Like, is anyone going, oh my goodness, a box of variety chips, I'm going to go for the Doritos first? I don't think so. But you're at the same time, you get handed a bag of Doritos, you're going to eat them. You're not going to be like, oh, frick, I got Doritos. This sucks. So I think Dorito might be the perfect benchmark for how you rate chips. Is a chip good? Well, ask yourself, would I select this bag of chips over a bag of nacho cheese Doritos? I don't know. So it's like, let me go through some. Like, that is a tough one, though. Like, if you hand me Flamin' Hot Cheetos or Doritos, I'm taking the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So it's a good bag of chips, right? But you hand me maybe like a, I don't know. What chips? I'm not a big chip guy. Anyways, I think that's a good thing. Ruffles, though. But there are some good Ruffles might be the most underrated chip. I'm not going to lie. The little texture of the ridges does it for me. Maybe that's some weird thing. Ooh, super potion. That might be some weird thing for me. But, like, Ruffles got to be great. I like eating plain nacho chips. Dude, also goated. I remember my dad. So I visit my parents very often, even though I'm in college. And my dad sends me off with some nacho chips, and he's like, "Hey, here's some cheese, here's some nachos. Make some nachos, or you want like here's some beef." Okay, I'll make some nachos. And then I just be pounding the nacho chips, just straight, the tortilla chips, just straight up. I like take the bag into my room and just start pounding them. I don't know why. Like genuinely. Also, I forgot to say, hey, what's up? Hala, good to see you. Good to see you. Enter the chat. Ruffles are goated. Otis, you don't like Ruffles, dog? Dude. You don't like Ruffles? That's like... How could you even hate them? Because, like, think about it this way. Regular Ruffles, like, it's just a better regular Lay's. It's just better. It tastes the same, has the same salt, but it's got ridges. It's got ridges. It feels good in your mouth. It's like, I got something. So, yeah, we're not gonna accept Ruffles slander in this chat. We're not gonna accept Ruffles slander. Not at all. And as I've gotten older, this is another tangent on chips. I've gotten less. I guess I'm not as big of a fan as the flavors as I used to be. When I was a kid, I was like, you could not catch me eating plain chips. You could not catch me eating plain anything. But I've gotten older. I feel like the excess of the flavoring. Like, I'm thinking like, and they're good chips still, but I'm thinking like barbecue chips, salt and vinegar chips. These chips I used to enjoy a lot more than the regular. Now I'm finding myself like, hey, I'm kind of liking the plain old. Like, something about it. Maybe get a little bit more of the potato out of the chip. Anyways, it's crazy we went from talking about Pokemon to freaking chips. Well, I mean, Lysander is the Dorito man. How could you not? How could you not? Ramos created Ruffles. We won't take that slander. We will not take that slander. Ramos created everything else. Created everything bad in this world. You want to talk about givers and takers? Ramos didn't create anything. He took Ruffles away from X and Y. Salt and vinegar are my favorite chips. Salt and vinegar, if I'm going off flavored chips solely, they're my favorite flavor. What are we doing? They're probably my favorite, like, just pure flavor of Lay's. But besides that, I'm becoming a unk. Maybe that's it. I'm becoming an unk. I'm like, just give me the classic Lay's. Dude, how am I supposed to do this? Dude, am I stupid? We're not going to talk about that. Alexander Ellis, the Canadian, coming in with the ketchup chip. This might just because just be because of the novelty. I've visited Canada several times. I got family in Canada. I could go there. Ketchup chips, they're low-key fire, though. They're low-key fire, okay? Like, again, I'm not a huge, like, it needs to, oh my gosh, okay, fine, I'll switch out. Oh my gosh, fine. This game is like, can you please use a different Pokemon? Fine, I'll switch. But ketchup chips, and to those who don't know, in Canada, Lay's sells a chip, and it's just the ketchup flavored chip. It is fire, dude. It don't even, like, taste like ketchup. I don't know what it tastes like. It's like salt and vinegar with a little bit of a tang. Like a little tang to, like, a tomato tang. But, dude, when I was a kid, my mom, we would go to the store, and there'd be all those shells, like those yellow labeled items. And we'd just be like, get us ketchup chips. We'd come home. We'd come back to America across the border. Like, we would look like freaking, like, cartel members smuggling drugs across the border. We got the back of the minivan just filled with, like, Coffee Crisp, which is a really good chocolate bar, ketchup chips, Kinder Eggs, all the stuff. Like, that was insane. And here's the thing. Kinder Eggs, I think, I don't know. They're illegal in America for some reason, but not in Canada. Secret to karate is to have good circular movement. But yeah, I agree, Alexander. The Americans, we're missing out. We're missing out. If I could bring back ketchup chips and just give it to everyone to try, it'd be a great day. It'd be a great day. Dude, we gotta do it. I gotta do a chips tier list. I gotta do a chips tier list. Psyshock was probably not the right move here. It's okay. I'm getting clapped in this freaking cave, dude. I'm getting clapped. Ooh! I didn't even think about that. Otis Lamar. Nobody mentioning Takis is wild. They went triple platinum in my set. Dude. Takis are so freaking good. And it sounds like I have a story for literally everything. Let's go! Finally! Oh my gosh! Finally! Dude, I've been waiting for this for so freaking long. Is Pebble finally going to live up to what we want her to be? It's so beautiful. Let's take a moment. Oh, let it wash over you. Let it wash over you. This is the GOAT. And you know what? This is going to be my take on good Pokemon design. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this Pokemon is. Is it complicated? No, not at all. But it's perfect. The complementary color, the different shades of green, the goggles, the fact it's a dragon. It's awesome. It's freaking awesome. And I understand why Ken Sugimori was like, oh, I don't know. Can I make a Mega? You can't. I have not seen a single Fakemon Mega of Flygon that I accept. If the Mega genuinely does not improve on the original, it should not exist. If you give me the option to select the Mega or regular, and I go, no, I'll take the regular, it's not a good Mega. Flygon, there's no way you could improve this. This is the design. When I think good Pokemon design, it is literally this. And you cannot convince me otherwise. Flygon's beautiful. Flygon's beautiful. But Takis, when I was in 5th grade, this was something. When I was in 5th grade, someone would come to class. His name was Chase. Guy's probably in jail now. Dude was freaking crazy. He was one of those kids, okay? And dude's in jail. He would bring these little bags of Takis to class. Never had them before. And one day he hands me one. He's like, hey, try it. I try it. Fall in freaking love. Just the lime, spicy ones. And so I'm like, hey. And this is kind of a swindle now that you think about it. I'm like, hey, I've got these ultra rare Canadian currency in my house. It's like quarters that has like the elk on it or whatever, the deer or whatever. And I'm like, I'll trade you Canadian coins for your Takis. I was scamming this guy. Give him a quarter, it's worth like 15 cents in US currency for a bag of Takis. And one day, finally, I get my mom to buy me a full-size bag of these things, the Takis. And I ate so much in a single night, my fingers were like permanently stained red. My lips permanently stained red. And that night, I just vomit straight Takis. Like, I go to mom, like, I'm not feeling too good. Bend over the toilet, just Takis. Like, full-on freaking Takis. My puke is like radioactive red. Then I couldn't eat Takis for like 5 years after that. It was so traumatic. But yeah, Otis Lamar, you're right. Takis are crazy how we haven't brought those up yet, but those are mad good. Now that I'm over the whole eating a whole big bag in one sitting. But yeah. Anyways, now that's out of the way. The GOAT, Pebble. You thought scalps were being taken then? Just you wait. We haven't even begun. We have not even begun to start scalping who we really want to scalp. Just you wait. Did we get Dragon Tail? Dragon Tail. Y'all remember Dragon Tail? Let's see. I'm on my Zinzlin sheet. I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a nice one. The experience of devouring and vomiting Takis are a vital part of being alive. It's a sign of my existence. The radioactive red vomit is a sign of my existence. Harry the furry. Dude, Harry's a furry, but we love furries. Come on. Can we have a round of applause for furries? Hello? Like, just... Can we have a round of applause? Can I tell you about my favorite furry? I don't know if you guys are into cars. That sounds wild. It's not weird, trust me. My favorite furry is regular car reviews. That guy. And he might be the only person where when I saw him in a fursuit, I went, My opinion of him did not change. Which is weird, because it probably should. It probably should have, but the dude is so real in his videos. Like, just look up like a random car, regular car reviews, he'll be there. They're schizophrenic videos. He goes on weird tangents that don't make any sense and do not relate to the car at all. Kind of like this. But, awesome. That's like the only furry I love. Anyways, that started off wrong, but I hope I course corrected. The Queen. Oh, baby, let's see here. Oh, and Trevor's here. I got so caught up in talking about furries and how much I love them that I didn't even recognize my least favorite person in the existence of the planet decided to show up. Hey, Trevor. Hey. What's up, shawty? What's up? What's up? Yo. Love to see it. Pokemon Battles is art. If you're good, like Wolfie VGC, totally. His battles are art. Sometimes he does stuff where I go, how do you even freaking think of that? Especially in double battles. People who can genuinely do double battles and do them well, insane. Insane. I don't know how you do it. I don't even know how you think of it. Because, like, if you really think of it... Anyways, double battles... In a single battle, you can press A on 5 different options. You got your 4 moves and you can switch. That's pretty much it. But in a double battle, it's like... Your brain has to, like, actually think. It's crazy. Thank you, Otis, for a round of applause. Thank you for applauding our furries. Get Paris... Yeah, the Paris song. Like, come on, dude. We love it. Anyways, this Abomasnow is a fine specimen. It's absolutely brimming with energy. Dang. The more we agitate it, the stronger its snow warning ability becomes, making the snow fall even more furiously. Let's catch it swiftly and get out of here. Snow. You're welcome for that. Trevor, why are you here? Why are you here, Trevor? I want you gone. I want you gone. Leave.
Hey, you Pokeball thieves! What are you doing here?
Dang! Not all at once, Shotties. Three? 3 of them? Are we serious? 3? Anyways, what does it look like? We're catching Pokemon. Why else would we have grabbed all those Pokeballs? It was all so we could catch powerful Pokemon like this Abomasnow. It's full of potent energy. That has to do with the ultimate weapon. I could probably guarantee that. Something about converting their energy. Anyways. Energy? You're not the brightest one, are you? Facts! We love you. We love you. We love you. We love seeing Trevor slander. We love it. Round of applause. This is Mabel, right? The blue one. Let me pull them up. Team Flare admin names. See? What'd I say? Bulbapedia is free. Mabel. And I know she's in X and Y, I mean ZA, but I didn't want to, like, say that's the same person. Mabel. We love Mabel. Mabel slandering Trevor. She's known him for 5 minutes. And she's already like, you're stupid. Whoever has the most Pokemon and the most energy will come out on top. Lazy people who just wait for things to be handed them don't get to have these resources. Look at this. That's just good advice, frankly. But why is Team Flare amassing Pokemon, energy, and money? To put it another way, why is Team Flare always trying to take everything for itself? How dare you call us takers? How dare you? We are givers. And to give, what's the saying go? To make money, you need to have money, you need to spend money. It's that type of deal. Allow me to spell it out for you. It's so Team Flare, and only Team Flare, can survive. After all, why should we care about saving people who aren't on our side? Anyway, I don't mind a healthy curiosity, but I'm afraid I just don't have any more time for you. I'm with you, Alexander. We need this guy to just stop. Did they say only Team Flare will survive? These people have a few screws loose. You two hurry up and send these kids packing. Right away? Yes, ma'am. Let's go, Team Flare. This is the trademark pose of Team Flare. It's the very definition of fashionable. Oh, yeah. You love to see it. You love to see it. What a beautiful, beautiful woman. We might be cooked here. Okay, come on. Let's see Pebble's debut. Let's get a scalp. Let's get a scalp. Golbat. It has to have fur. It's a bat. I know it looks like it's made out of plastic, like most Pokemon are. But, like, you've got a scalp, and we're going to freaking take it. Ooh, the stab acrobats. I think we're just going to avoid trying to miss and just Dragon Breath here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pebble is not going down, Mr. You're right, Mr. Cool Hat. Pebble said, oh, did you just do a stab full power acrobatics on me? Oh, you did? Let me get that. You did an acrobatics on me. Couldn't even tell. Couldn't even tell. Oh, and a Manectric. Pebble is eating. Eating. Let's see an Earth Power. Nice and stab. Super effective. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Finally. Dude, there's some sort of feral. Something good about using a Flygon. How do you think I could reverse time to the point before I lost? True. What? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Alexander. One hit KO. That's it. Get out. Don't step to frickin' Pebble, okay? She's gonna chuck rocks, okay? Just rocks in your face. We love it. I may have lost, but isn't this Winter Wonderland beautiful? True. Almost as beautiful as the Team Flare pose. Okay. What does this one say? You'd better chill it with the questions and mind your manners, kid. You're more powerful than you look. I wonder how much energy there is inside you. Okay. Yep. Look, Pebble. She didn't just have that name. She earned that name with rock slides upon rock slides. You know what? I don't want to make Pebble look bad. Just in case something bad happens, like a crit or something. We're taking her out, and she's tanking this. Oh, I can't use items? She don't need items. Pebble don't need items. She needs an earth power. And she's going to do big damage. And she's going to tank that. She's going to outspeed you. And get another earth power off. That's called scalps. That's called scalps, pal. That's scalps. Pebble said, we're taking this. Hey, sorry, little Houndoom. That's 3 levels higher than me. Sorry, good boy. Razor blade out. Ugh. Dude, we should scout. No. Because she's on our side. Mabel, we'll scalp your Houndoom. We'll keep you around. Yeah, exactly. We're sliding rocks on everyone. We're sliding rocks on everyone with frickin' Pebble the Flygon. Now, dang, Mr. Cool Hat. You and Mabel, get a room. Get a room, pal. Get a room. Oh, my goodness. Dude, Barry, not his best showing. He just kind of comes out and says peace and then dips. It's kind of like me. Kind of like me at class. I show up and then I dip. It's okay. I've got no patience. Dude, I know Alexander. The rock slide flinches. Dude, imagine. Should we try and do something with the King's Rock? Something has to happen. But, my goodness. It's wonderful. I have no patience for losing. Let's get out of here. Do we catch this Obama Snow? Doesn't battling with Team Flare scare you, Big F? No. You know what scares me? You know what scares me, Trevor? When I'm enjoying my time playing Pokémon X for the Nintendo 3DS family of consoles, and a green text box shows up. That's what scares me. I'm scared I'll stop enjoying my time playing this wonderful game, Trevor. That's what scares me. Get out! I don't want to see you ever again. Anyways, let's see what our favorite rival has to say. I admit it scares me. I don't like battling them. How did you even... Whatever. How did he beat... How? How? These grunts are actually kind of stacked. Their teams are good. Whatever. I know I'm the reserve type, and I'm okay with that, but it's important to be bold when necessary. Mamoswine doesn't have to worry about Obama Snow anymore, and that's what matters. All's well that ends well. Ugh. Yeah, whatever, Bell. Do you have to, like, fight this thing? I will. We're gonna make sure Harry's out, though. We're gonna make sure Harry's out. We're gonna make sure Pebble has her HP. But my goodness, dude. Is that it? Someone who's played this game more recently than me, aka more than, like, 5 years ago? Like, more recently than 5 years ago? Let me know if we get any more Trevor. If it's just one battle, whatever. But if there's another storyline, I am going to crash out. I will. I kind of like that on there. Silver powder bug type moves. Hey. No, but Black Sludge is way better. Black Sludge is way better. I'm just trying to figure out what we put on. No, whatever. Doesn't matter. All right. Oh. Hey. Obama site. We could get Mega Obama Snow. All right. We're out of here. I should have bought escape ropes. I should have bought escape ropes. We're on our way back. We're back. Wrong way. Dude, the diagonal slides? Ooh, I didn't even think about that. That adds a whole other level to these puzzles that I'm not gonna... Like, I'm not going to investigate what that could do. But it's a cool thing to think about. Dude, okay. Let me... Because I'm just thinking of this... When are we going to get ROM hacks for the 3DS games? Like, I know there's patches, and I've played them, like Drayano's, like Rustic Ruby, and whatever the X, and Withering X, Wilting Y, all those games. I know those exist, but like, when can we get genuine ROM hacks for these games? Because, like, I know in the Terra leak, there was, like, a lot of the source code was leaked. So, like, I saw people, like, ooh, like, showing them having, like, screenshots of the overworld in a 3D modeling software. But I'm just like, when are we actually going to see ROM hacks made? I know it probably takes a... Yeah, it does take a lot more time, obviously, because if you're modeling instead of making, like, sprites, it's obviously going to take longer. Like, that's, like, exciting to think about. Like, imagine a 3D Pokemon game with, like, a lot more soul than what we usually get. I don't know. Alexander says, fun fact, chinchillas hiss if threatened. And I'm not joking. Hey, us and chinchillas got a lot in common. Us and chinchillas. Dude, chinchilla... I haven't seen a chinchilla in a while. What are those even like? That's like what Chinchino and Minchino's based on, right? Why do these things exist? I'm glad they do. They're adorable. You ever look at an animal and go like, that thing should not be able to survive in this cruel world? Like, in our world, if you're like a sensitive young man, you die. Like, that's the bleak reality for all sensitive young men in this world is you die. Oh, you don't have good public speaking skills. You die because you can't do an interview and you can't get a job and you're fired and you can't buy food and you die. Oh, I can't talk to women. Your offspring don't exist because you literally can't reproduce. Your bloodline dies. You die, whatever. But for some reason in this world, a chinchilla can survive. And not just survive. Survive and create plenty of offspring. Plenty. I'm sure they breed like rabbits. It's just a cruel world. You could be a young, sensitive man. You're 5'11". You're done. You're starving. You die. You're not 6 foot tall. You're dead. But a freaking chinchilla, oh, well, that thing's gonna thug it out in the desert somehow. Whatever. This cruel world we live in. Dude, we're scaring chinchillas and harvesting their pee to use in colognes, exotic colognes. That actually sounds crazy enough to actually be a thing. Is chinchilla pee... Do they have a chinchilla pee factory, Alexander? Where they scare chinchillas to utilize their piss in colognes and fragrances? Is that something? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. It's fine. It's fine. You might have to found that. Call me fragrance, man. It's like, what are your undertones on your fragrance? Some chinchilla piss and some cedar wood. That's our what do they even call them? I forget. What do they call the flavors of fragrances? The tones? Is it just the tones? Mr. Fragrance Man. We're like, I'll audit the Mr. Fragrance Man factory, and I go to your factory, and you're like trying to like push me away from a certain segment of it. I'm like, no, what's over here? What's over here? And it's just like a bunch of chinchillas strapped onto benches with like horror films. Like they all got screens of horror film. Their eyes are like pulled open. They're like, yeah, I didn't want you to see this, but this is actually our chinchilla piss harvesting factory. And you say it with no sense of irony. You're just like, yeah, that's what it is. And it's the Skinwalker Hiker NPC. There's no way. Aren't I cursing myself by saying that out loud? Alexander, are you trying to get me freaking killed by saying Skinwalker? Hey, what's up, Ray? What's good, gang? Yeah, Fly gang, we're all here. We're all here. Weird time to enter the stream. Hey, look. We're just deliberating on how we're gonna We're going to advance the fragrance industry into a new age with chinchilla piss. Would like to hear more? Yeah, you're going to have to keep... Yeah. Some labor laws... Exactly. I mean, think about it. Are all labor laws required to be adhered to? Like, there's so many. You can't possibly adhere to all of them. It's just you got to select which ones you choose to ignore. And as long as you keep the auditor away from your chinchilla piss factory, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And there's got to be some pheromones in that. Like, now we're getting somewhere crazy. There's got to be some natural pheromones in chinchilla piss that exists out of a state of fear. Because think about it this way. So I spent some time in Montana and Wyoming, so I talked to a lot of hunters, okay? And the number one thing they tell you when you hunt... Now, don't stay with me. This will become relevant to our fragrance industry soon. When you hunt, you want the death to be as quick as possible. That's why they're trying to strike, you know, right where the heart is, just end it immediately. Just kill the animal. That's why you don't go for, like, you know, headshots. It's mainly because their head moves a lot, but you want to get the heart. You just want to kill it immediately. Because if the animal's scared, it pumps adrenaline, right? If it's like, oh, I'm going to freaking die, it starts pumping adrenaline. And that messes with, like, the consistency of, like, the meat. It doesn't taste as good. It's more tough. So think about it this way. If you just let your chinchillas roam around in a freaking cage and then they pee naturally and whatever, right? That pee is going to be weak. It's going to be weak. There's going to be no adrenaline in there to utilize in your fragrance. No pheromones. But if they're watching, like, Saw, or you have them getting startled by a FNAF game, a FNAF playthrough with Markiplier, hello? Hello? There's got to be some adrenaline in there. Some anti-aging properties. Come on. That's got to be how it is. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hey. No Hassan Piker. I promise. I'll be right back. I was muted. We're back. Okay, now that that's done, the Mamoswine should be there, and we should be able to keep moving forward. I think that's correct. I think that's correct. I low-key forgot maybe 80% of what this game looked like. Alexander with the maid outfit. It would be really... Bubbles would look cute. I'm not gonna lie. Look really cute in a maid outfit. So would this Mamoswine. Imagine that. Imagine a Mamoswine in. Okay. We must stay focused, brothers. No Vaporeons in maid outfits. None. We will not fall for it. Alright, come on. You're telling me I gotta pull out the Super Repel? Ooh, Delibird. Y'all remember Shady Penguin? That was my favorite streamer to watch when I was growing up. My absolute favorite. I loved watching Shady Penguin as a kid. I know he still makes videos, but I don't watch him much anymore. Let's see. Iron Bundle. That's that. Is it Paradox? Or is there a different name for the future and past ones? Iron Bundle. What are you guys' thoughts on the Paradox Pokemon? I haven't played Scarlet and Violet, so I don't really have an opinion on them. But, yeah. Let's see. A true demon. Is Iron Bundle good? Is, like, Delibird actually good if he's, like, in the future? Is that a true demon? Is that real? Because I can't imagine Delibird and demon being in the same sentence. Just, like, supposed to be a bad... What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, here we go. It got banned to Ubers in the first month? What? Delibird. We're doing this Delibird. We're talking about the same Pokemon. Isn't it just like a steel type or something? Like, how could you make Delibird broken? That's insane, dude. That's insane. Paradox Pokemon are super fascinating. I've just seen some. I like some of the designs. I like the past ones a lot more. Like the ones that look more like prehistoric stuff. Yeah. What do we got here? I'll never do a Sky Battle. You can't pay me to do a Sky Battle. Iron Bundle has a speed stat of 136. Super fast. It's got Hydro Pump and Freeze Dry. You could just... Holy crap, dude. It's Ice Water. Dude. How? Dude, the freaking power creep in Pokemon's insane. We got Delibird getting banned to Ubers. It's getting insane. Maybe getting a little ridiculous. Is there something over here I should get? Let's see. Are you guys ready for snow? I'm not. I'm not. I drive a... I have a couple cars. I have two. I know that's like not a good financial decision in college, but... It's whatever. Are you guys ready for snow? It's not my favorite time of year. Like, the vibes are immaculate, but when you gotta drive somewhere, it's horrible. Hydro Pump always misses when you need it to hit. Dude, that's how Pokemon is. Who said it? Was it that Manjay guy? Manjay TV? Who said, like, every move is a 50% accurate move if it doesn't have 100% accurate. Like, that's the most true thing I've ever heard. Because that's how it is. That's why whenever I play Pokemon, I avoid using, like, moves that don't have 100% accuracy. Because it's always going to miss in the most dire times. When you don't need it to miss, oh, don't worry about it. Like when you can afford a miss, Hydro Pump has 100% accuracy. But when missing will make you, like, lose everything, oh, it'll miss. It will miss. So, yeah. Texas, no snow? Brother. Lucky. Lucky. Again. Snow's awesome for the vibes. Immaculate vibes. It's Christmas time. Whatever. So, you are missing out on some vibes. At the same time, though, driving does suck. Driving home from work, just listening today. What's up, Angry Dad Gamer? Well, it's not like we have a ton of stuff happening on screen anyway, so you're not missing much. Best state? Look, Texas is great. Everything's bigger in Texas. But... I grew up in Illinois. I currently live in Utah. Best city in the country is Chicago. Best city in the country. Just immaculate vibes. The best food in the country. Best sports in the country. It is the best. You don't get Chicago-style pizza. I don't care if it's thin crust. I don't care if it's thick crust. I don't care if it's deep dish. You're not going to get it anywhere else better than you do in Chicago. Chicago dogs. Italian beef. Hello? Come on. Come on. It's the best. It's the best. It says, best state, the only state to lose 2 wars. Hey! Is that technically true? Counterpoint, though, Mr. Coolout does say it is the best state. The only state to be a country. That is true. That is true. Unless you want to count Utah. It's technically a territory. But, like, it was... Like, when Brigham Young was cooking, he was doing his whole thing, he had Deseret. Is that not a country? I don't know. It's not a country the same way Texas was. Texas was actually a sovereign state. Anyways, Salt Lake City, the Utah Jazz are tanking. They are. But you know who isn't? The Chicago Bulls. You see that, Josh Giddey? Come on, dude. Anyways. For less than 4 years. Hey, a country's a country, right? Is that true? I don't know. Otis... What's your state? I think Illinois has the best city, and I think Utah has the best geography. That's my opinion. Best geography. You got Moab, you got Zion, you got the Valley, you got the mountains. Hello, you got the Wasatch. Come on, dude. You can't hate Utah. Its geography's perfect. And Illinois got the best city in Chicago. Chicago's. Colorado. Hey, Colorado's like Utah in that way. Great geography. Great geography. Mr. Cool, that's like, it wasn't 4 years, okay? It was 10. It was 10. If New Vegas taught me anything, is that Zion is peak. It is. It is so good. What a beautiful state. This place is beautiful. Like, let me tell you something. There's nothing quite like walking out of a Walmart in, like, Provo or walking out of a Walmart in Salt Lake to a parking lot, right? And then you look up and there's just mountains surrounding you. It's insane. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Colorado. You got mountains too. Lots of them. Don't you have the highest peak in the Rockies there? That could be wrong. I don't know. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna do New Vegas. Honest Hearts. Huge. Hey, what's up? What's up, Shoddy? Flyboy. This time I challenge you to a battle in front of Anastar City's gym. Prepare yourself. Dude, here's what I'll say about rival battles. I think the best rival battle in the whole series. Now, saying Blue, that's cheating, okay? Because he's literally the champion. That's cheating. Outside of Blue. What I will say. This might be controversial. May or Brendan, their Route 110 battle is the best rival battle in the whole series. The best. I think it's the best. For, like, where you're at, the difficulty's just good enough. And you're at that point, that's where, like, the tide kind of turns for their storyline. I made a whole video on their storylines. But I think it's the best, because thematically, it's kind of when you say, hey, May, Brendan, pipe down. You're not like me. You're not a good trainer. But, yeah, it's, but then at the same time, it's a difficult battle. So you actually feel like you're overcoming something. Anyways. Look, and if it isn't difficult for you, then whatever. Alexander says, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? The Utah Jazz are tanking, but it'll never work. They've been tanking for like 10 years. That's the thing with the NBA. You can't really tank, because you got that lottery system for the draft. So you can only get so much from being the worst seed. Because the Spurs are just going to get the first overall pick anyways, so who cares? You won't get anything. Utah won't get anything. Alexander, you're Canadian, right? The Jays were so close. They were so close. It's okay. At least they've won something. In the 90s, at least. Is this Anastar City? Are we actually there? Dude, this song. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, the freaking cuckoo clock in the background? That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. Anyways, pretty good song. Pretty good song. Low-key. Low-key vibes. You there. The first time a gun is used in the Pokemon OST. They were cooking. They were cooking with the sound effects in this song. I came in place of Dexio to tell you something. There's a person here in Anastar City who knows about the legendary Pokemon. Oh, I almost forgot. I bought you some gifts. Put them to good use. Thanks. Repeat balls make it easier to catch kinds of Pokemon that you've caught before. Even though they're the same species, the strength and natures of individuals Pokemon can be really different. I always thought this city had something to do with Diancie because of the sundial. Yeah. Did it not have anything to do with Diancie? Is that what ended up happening? Oh. Okay. Nothing. That's kind of wild, actually. Like, it's a cool effect, like, on the 3DS to look at it and be like, wow, oh my gosh, that's pretty. But nothing to do with Diancie? That sounds like a... I guess not everything has to be important, but, like, it's a cool little set piece. Maybe add a little bit of lore to it. Dude, our team. Look at this team. Is it not beautiful? Is it not beautiful? It looks like a rainbow on the bottom of my screen. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Anyways, we'll keep moving. We will keep moving. So, here's what I know. We're gonna get faked out by her Esper. I remembered. I remember. Her Esper, or whatever, Meowstick, whatever it is now, is going to try and fake us out. So we're not gonna allow that to happen. Alright, Serena, let's see what you got. Let me show you how much stronger I am. I did say we were going to be rivals back in that cafe in Lumio City after all. Oh, yeah. This is a bop. I don't care what y'all say. This is a bop. I feel like Diantha's ace originally was going to be Mega Diancie. I mean, their names are even similar. That'd be good. Someone needs to do a ROM hack with that. Like, Gardevoir's it fits. But Diancie, I think not only would it fit more, like you're saying, the names fit, the vibes are similar, but, like, I feel like that'd be a harder challenge, too. Come on, Allison. We're gonna call your bluff. We're gonna say, hey, look. We know the fake out's coming, sweetie. We know. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna swords dance in front of your face. That could be a mistake. I don't care. Shadow Ball. A crit. You can crit me all you want. When this Night Slash is coming out, you're getting cooked. You're getting cooked. Gone. Incineroar, Intimidate, and Fake Out. Dude, Incineroar, like, genuinely, the only reason I know it's good is because of Wolfie, obviously. I feel like everyone who doesn't play competitive knows that. But it's like, dude, like, it's actually, why are we so, okay, quick attack. I was like, why are we so slow? Dude, like, Incineroar is so good for that. Like, giving it Intimidate is actually insane. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. I used to wait for sunset for it to glow everywhere. I'm guessing it's for the Anastar City sundial. And reflect the sunlight waiting for Diancie when I was a kid. Dude. So it does feel like these games, you know what? Maybe since it doesn't have anything to do with Diancie's, like, is it so bad? You know what I mean? Like, think about it this way. It added a level of mystery. See, Hallow was sitting there waiting for Diancie to pop out. But it's just like, it felt like there was more. And Pokemon, it kind of excels in showing you something, but having nothing deeper than that. And then you just get to your headcanon. So maybe in our hearts, it does have to do with Diancie. Maybe there is something there. Even Game Freak acknowledges Incineroar's power. Pokemon SB Indigo Disc DLC battle. Is Incineroar featured? Calm Mind? Ooh. I feel like I have enough special attackers on this team. No, we don't, actually. Do I turn Lucario into a special attack? We'll get rid of, again, we'll get rid of Low Sweep because we can reteach it Low Sweep. But yeah. Incineroar gets Parting Shot and Helping Hand. U-turn another shot. Dude, double battle animal, dude. Double battle animal. Is Incineroar the Flame Pig? That one is Emboar. Incineroar is the fire, like Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger. Dude, remember those memes? Those are old. That's some Unk stuff. They'd make Incineroar Tony the Tiger memes. Man. Ooh, Will-O-Wisp. Love me some Will-O-Wisp. Love me some Will-O-Wisp. Let's see. We don't need Mystical Fire. Why do we have Mystical Fire? What's Skeledirge's fire type move? That's broken. That's broken. Am I just not good enough to bring out the best of my Pokemon? Simon with the Yabba Dabba Doo reference. We're talking, dude, I'm thinking Croconaw with that one. Ain't that the Flintstones? Ain't that the Flintstones? My Pokemon are much stronger now, but your Pokemon are still one step ahead of us. Anyways, I'll heal my Pokemon. You and your Pokemon are good enough to beat the gym leader. Go for it. You didn't have to tell me that. See, I hate this type. Sorry for the tangent. People who are like that, where they're obviously worse than you, in whatever field it is. It could be Pokemon, I'm not saying it has to be Pokemon. But, Simon, I'll get to that too. Because I agree, May is one of the... I love May as a tragic rival. And I have a whole video on it. But I hate people that, like, they suck. They're worse than you. But they still try and find a way to give you unsolicited advice. Like, oh... when she's like, you're good enough to battle the 7th trainer now, you should go do that. It's like, did I need permission from you? Oh, sorry, Serena. Did I need permission from you to fight the... Anyways, I can't really think of an IRL example, but you know that feeling. Where it's like, you are in no place to give me advice. Just don't. None of that. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Skeledirge reminds me of Florida. Dude. Alligators in Florida. Dude, have you guys seen that Norm Macdonald joke? Where he's like, okay, it's bad taste, but he's joking about freaking Steve Irwin. And he's like, people were telling me the crocodile hunter died. He's like, oh, really? No way. A crocodile hunter died? They're like, he died at the young age of 44. He's like, no, I think that's a pretty long age to... That's a pretty old age to be a crocodile hunter. Anyways, I thought that was pretty funny. But Serena and May are pretty tragic. See, I have a whole video on May. You've probably seen it. But anyways, I agree. Very tragic rival. Serena, we'll see. We'll see about it. We'll see what I think about her in our last battle post-game. Serena's still cute. Of course. Game Freak always delivers us with cute 10-year-old girls. Is that... Okay, that was horrible. Pokemon always delivers us with the cute female trainers, okay? Don't need to make it sound freaking weird. Alright. What do we got? Serena's rival design is chopped? No way, dude. You genuinely believe that? I know the hat makes her look a lot better, but you think she's chopped? Or do you think Callum's chopped? When you play as Serena, she says, okay, the hat does do a lot of things. You know what? Not so hot, I will say, but still hot. I'll take that. I'll take that take. Oh no, this clip's gonna come back later, dude. The Sora AI clip, it's been there, okay? I didn't say anything. That was AI. I like Serena's hair when you play as her. Yeah, and you get a lot of options too. That's one thing when I was a kid. I was so pissed off. I was pissed off as a kid because the male trainers got no hairstyles, and I'd look at my little sister's 3DS and she's got like 50 billion. What am I supposed to do? I should probably talk to this guy. Oh, okay. Like, what am I doing? I was so pissed. She'd have like 16 different hairstyles, all these different clothes, and all the male trainers get in this game is like, what color Patagonia vest would you like? What color Timberlands would you like? What color cargo pants would you like? It's like, give me anything else, something else. It doesn't always got to be Patagonia. Could you give me, I don't know, a hoodie, a shirt, a jacket? I don't know, a suit? A suit? Could I wear a suit, please? Whatever. Whatever. We're gonna let Barry cook. We're gonna let Barry cook. Alright. Let's see what Barry can do. Don't be distracted by your surroundings. Focus on unleashing your true power. Well, thank you, random NPC number 57. Thank you. I will focus. Ooh! I don't have X Scissor. We'll just have to poison jab. Ooh! I thought bug resisted psychic. Ooh. Barry might not be as good in this gym as I thought he would be. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry, Barry. You're not going to see the field as much. Especially not without X Scissor. We're going to go get him X Scissor. Fell Stinger sounds cool, but... Ooh, Psycho Cut. That's Aura. Let's think about it this way. Fighting types are good against Absol. That's gonna give us great coverage. All right, Quick Attack. We'll get rid of Quick Attack. It's fine. Everyone don't need Quick Attack. We don't all... Priority moves? What? No. We're fast enough. We're fast enough. Sorry, Barry B. Benson. We'll give you a second chance. We'll give you a second chance. It's kind of sad to watch him faint like that, but it's okay. It's okay. X-Scissor. And let's see what... Absol can learn X-Scissor? Why do we... We gotta take... I'm gonna take Barry. Just cuz. We need him. To beat Diantha's Gardevoir. Somehow. But, like, let's see. Thunderbolt? What can't Absol learn? Acrobatics. Now, that's a good move. Because, like, nah, it doesn't really cover anything else. Whatever. We'll stop overthinking it. We got X-Scissor back. We're going to let Barry cook. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Is this supposed to be challenging? Like, what's the deal here? I haven't seen a single fork in the road. Is this supposed to be a maze? You can go anywhere as long as you never give up. Thanks. It resists. Does fighting resist bug? I don't think so. We're going to say no. We're going to X-Scissor and see what happens. It does resist bug. Its accuracy roast? Don't matter. Barry said, watch this. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see Barry get a dub in this day and age. The economy's so bad. Barry hasn't seen a dub in, like, a whole episode. You love to see it, though. Oh, first fork. What was I talking about? First fork in the road. I hope I went the right way. It feels like we're getting closer to the center. Maybe, maybe not. My IQ's really showing here. I was here 5 minutes before the stream waiting for it to start. Now I'm almost an hour and a half late. We got the VODs, Barrius, but it's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. Barrius the Gradius. What is up? You're here just in time for a gym battle. Come on. We all love gym battles, don't we? Now, like usual, I'm going to go grab my save file. Oh, I didn't check out the... We're going to have to check out the Memory Girl. Dude, thank you for reminding me. This weekend, I just forgot about everything. I'm like, my brain just resets. Every weekend, I just forget everything that happened the week before. It's okay. We got this. We got this. Yeah, just in time for cinema, Barrius. We're gonna look at Barry to save us. And if Barry doesn't work, we're gonna go back to Allison. But it's okay. Let's get our PP back up. Let's pop some honey packets. Get our PP up. Okay. And what's the level cap here? XY level caps. Let's see. X and Y. Gym 7. 45. We're a little over leveled. It should be fine. All right. Yeah. We'll check out the Memory Girl after this battle. You said right by the Pokemon Center. I'm hoping it's here. If it's not here, it's the other town. We'll just fly there. But yeah, we do a factory reset every... Look, and I talked about this earlier. Our brains only have so much memory. We also only have so much random access memory. And I'm clearing that every weekend. just dumping it out. Especially after midterms, I'm like, oh, you said it's not, you said the final's not comprehensive? Fart it all out of my head. We're done. We're not wasting memory. We're not wasting RAM. We are maximizing our speeds. So yeah, factory reset. But we'll do it. But first, let's watch this movie. Come on. I gotta be ready. A ritual to decide your fate and future. The battle begins. That's it. That's your dialogue. Are you sure? We can go back, Olympia. We can go back. You could put a few more lines in if you want. It's fine. How come it feels like I always have the wrong Pokemon out front? Barry's not cooking here. He will cook in the next one, I can promise you. But for now, we're going to have to go to Allison. Because Sigilyph, unfortunately, hard counters Barry. Oh, don't you dare do that to me. Don't you dare do that to me. Holy, no way. Get the crit. Get the crit, Allison. Get the crit. Get the crit. Come on, Allison. She's going to have to set up a reflect. We're going to use the Moo Moo Milks. Thank you, Hex Maniac. We're using your milk wisely. She's going to have to set up a reflect again once it goes down. I'm going to call the bluff. Do we heal or just go for it? We're just going for it. Yeah, put up the reflect. Good boy. Good boy. Get the frick out of here. You love to see it. All right. The problem is she still has a reflect up. But we're going to let Barry cook. We're going to let Barry cook anyways. Barry says reflect schlemecht, okay? We're going to X-Scissor, and we're going to get crits, and it's not going to matter. See, Simo knows what I'm on. Status move, trash. Status move, trash. Attacking move, good. But we will set up here. We'll put a Toxic Spikes up. Look at that. I used the non-attacking move. Are you guys happy? Did I use some sort of strat? Oh! Oh! That's what I'm talking about! Nice and Allison, nice and reliable. Allison is a girl. She's beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. See, I knew that was gonna happen. I said reflect. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. Doesn't one of our Pokemon have Steadfast? Just wait. Just wait. We got something great. Yeah, Barry is also poison. I know. I was hoping he could, like, thug it out. But what are you going to do? A Calm Mind boosted... Yeah, just increase our speed for us, please. She's going to fake out. Just watch. She's going to fake out. It's going to be steadfast. My speed's going to be increased. Yeah, Barry is the greatest. A glass cannon, unfortunately. Ooh. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Now I'm faster. What? Oh, I Mega Evolved. Doesn't his ability change? Look, Mr. Cool Hat, I could not decide whether I wanted him to be a physical attacker or a special attacker. Dude. We can't be doing... We can't... We look, Lucario. I thought I was doing something cool with the steadfasting, but then I Mega Evolved him immediately, and he lost the steadfast... Whatever. Just end it. Just end it, please. Thank you. That was embarrassing. Just delete the VOD. Delete the VOD. Whatever. We don't need to see this. I finished Legends ZA post-game today. Finished the main story last week and took a break in between. Nice. Nice. We're going to play it together. Play the beginning so we can get past the whole intro. And we're going to play it together after this. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll play something else. Either way. Problem is I'm streaming. And then it's like I got to still think about making videos too. Like I got so much. It's fine. I'm pretty sure this isn't his default moves. Yes. He had Power Up Punch. Then he got Sword Stand. I'm just... Look. I want it to be a special attacker because I feel like that'd be cool for Lucario. But I don't know if there's enough special attack moves it learns or that I have access to that can make it work. So, I don't know. Alright. Well, we're 7 gyms down. We're almost done. Calm Mind. We're actually going to give that to Delphox. We'll make Lucario a physical attacker, I guess. I think that makes more sense. Yes, get me out of here. I know, but that's the problem. Is the Aura Sphere looks so cool. It's like Lucario's move. Whatever. Me, personally, it turned out more disappointing, but it was an alright game. This has been Legends ZA. Don't go into it expecting as good as Legends Arceus. And now the real fun begins. I know, this is what we've been waiting for, baby, with Team Flare. Come on. I put 50 hours in the games. Wouldn't say it's worth $70, though. That's what I've heard, too. What happened? Look at that guy right there. I think I'll challenge you to a daily battle when this trip is all said and done. Seems like the neighborly thing to do. Let's have a rematch. Battling tough trainers is the best way to get stronger after all. What could this be? You love to see it. You love to see it. Pokemon trainers, I come to you by the Holocaster to make an important announcement. Listen well. Team Flare will revive the ultimate weapon. Eliminate everyone. Dude, this is his Hitler speech. This is his Hitler speech. He's done with the theatrics. He's like, all right, time to go mask off. Time to go mask off. Team Flare will revive the ultimate weapon, eliminate everyone who isn't in our group, and return the world to a beautiful, natural state. Unproductive fools are consuming our future. If nothing changes, the world will become ugly, and conflicts will raise the land from end to end. I repeat, we will use the ultimate weapon and wipe the slate clean. I'm sorry, those of you who are not members of Team Flare, but this is a due to you all. Dude went mask off. He said, all right, enough of the funny business. You all have my iPhone. You're welcome, by the way. You're all dying. You're done. Wrap it up, pal. I will say though, that line he said, the whole fools are, what was it? Fools are selling our future, or something like that. Unproductive fools are selling our future. Something like that. That was kind of bars, dude. That was kind of bars. Dude, Otis. Holocaster. Hitler speech. Come on. Come on. It's like poetry. The filth will be destroyed. I actually enjoyed it. You enjoyed... Simon, you enjoyed ZA more than Arceus. I mean, yeah. Hail Lysander. 100% hail, brother. HL. Heil Lysander. Look, we'll put the Hugo Boss on. We don't have to agree with everything he says. Look, I don't agree with everything Lysander says. But... wiping the slate clean? Eliminating everyone but Team Flare? FLYBOY, let's look for Team Flare's headquarters. Where could Lysander be? Perhaps where we first met him, in Lumio City. All hail Dorito Man. Team Flare forever. Because this outfit adds extra pizzazz to drink an espresso at Lysander Cafe. Do you know where Magenta Plaza is? It's next to the Pokemon Center by Prism Tower, which is the center of Lumio City. Nothing quite like the coffee from the cafe next to Magenta Plaza. So you're like, go here. Go here. Go here. Thanks. I'm a little stupid and slow, so. Klaus Bell, what's up? Lysandre did nothing wrong. Squad, we're on that squad. Dude was cooking. Is this the memory girl? Hold on. I can read Pokemon memories. People call me the memory girl. Hey! Do you want to know the memory of your Pokemon? Yes, we do. Ooh, you can go in the party, too. Let's see what Barry's is. Barry battled at FLYBOY's side and defeated the gym leader. The Pokemon remembers that it felt proud. You should feel proud, Barry. You should feel proud. Let's see what the other ones say. Harry. What has Harry got? Harry battled at FLYBOY's side and defeated the gym leader. The Pokemon definitely remembers that its feelings were indescribable. Yeah, it remembers the first gym like no one else. It clutched up. Remember when Harry clutched up? Can we all take a time to remember? Harry clutched the frick up. And then there was a second Pokemon in the party. Yeah. Saw a lot of machines. Looked very complicated. It got a bit carried away. Aw. At the Pokeball factory, what can you say? Let's see what Pebbles. If it says Pebble remembers taking scalps, that'd be insane. All Pebble remembers is how damaged it was. Pebble remembers full restores. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Pebble. Alright. 2 more. See what you got. Bubbles, don't make it weird. Bubbles saw itself in a mirror cave that it went to with FLYBOY. Pokemon definitely remembers that it got a bit carried away. Pause. What were we doing in Mirror Cave? Anyways. Here we go. Okay. It's important to note that Lysandre seems to not want to harm Team Flare, unlike Cyrus, who's planning to abandon Team Galactic. That is true. Look, Lysandre was like, I'm never giving up on my day ones. Lysandre remembers his day ones, and he goes, we're not leaving them behind. But you're right. Cyrus was like, we're done. Cyrus was like, you guys are fools. You guys are idiots. But there does seem to be a little bit of, whatchamacallit? A little bit of, like, a two-way, the loyalty is 2 ways. Kind of like with Giovanni and the Grunts. The loyalty goes both ways with Lysandre and his team. Yeah, it's a big difference, 100%. Barry's the greatest. I saw that. I don't know why you deleted it, because that was hilarious. I don't even know how to say his name. Fake DBZ fan. But that's so accurate. I'm just kind of like mid at battling. It's just what it is. It's the first gym leader. Is it Yamcha or Yamka? Yamcha? Anyways, the picture of him in the crater. Me when I run into a Surskit. That's me. I'm just in the crater. Done. I'm sure there's a rapper out there in Pokemon making a song called LYSANDRE. Dude, I hate to say it, but it has to be said. It's a banger. It's a banger, okay? LYSANDRE is a banger. It has to be said. Dude, no. I'm the Yamcha, dude. Like, Pebble does get all the full restores, and it does take a bunch of damage. But I'm the Yamcha, okay? I'm just mid, and I'm horrible at battling, and it's fine. We love, look. Come on. We love to see it. We love to see it. Dude, I can't believe, like, this is really exposed just how bad I am at Pokemon. Like, I'm forgetting type matchups. I'm losing to the first gym leader. I'm struggling with the Relic. Remember when I struggled with that Relicanth? Y'all remember that? I was like, oh, this Electro Ball is going to do a ton of damage. And it just whoops me with a Rock Tomb. All right. Rhyme from Paldea's making LYSANDRE. Dude. Has to happen. Has to happen. Dude, We need... I don't want to make you guys do anything, but I need to start clipping up some of these streams because that rock tomb, that was traumatizing. We need to fly it finally. Pebble, you are now our flyer. What move should we get? And we're getting rid of Crunch. And the only reason I'm getting rid of Crunch is because we already have Allison, and she's pretty good for Night Slash. But here we are. We finally have Fly. We're not... This is where you guys even told me I'd need it. Because look where we are. And we got to go here. Actually, one of the days I'll go back and clip some of the moments. Dude, it has to happen. Like, I've made shorts before. And shorts, honestly, I kind of like it. I used to be, like, super averse from making short-form content. Like, all I would do is have, like, some AI software clip up my long-form and just upload it. But then I actually tried to make a short-form content. And it was fun. It's short, takes no time to edit. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. But then at the same time, it's like, I don't know if it has quite the reach of my other videos. But whatever. But it'll have to be clipped. Yeah, some of the sus stuff needs to be Sora AI'd. Like, there have been times where I'm like, I shouldn't have said that, but I'll say it anyways. We're a yacht. I almost said it again. Yacht hung stars. I'm a yacht hung star. That's for sure. We're hot young stars. See, this would be a cool moment if we were allowed to dress like Team Flare. Anyways. Yeah, I'll make sure the down bad stuff is Sora. Dude, it had true. The short you made was the best one too. Thank you. Thank you. Those two ones I have, the two newest ones on my channel, I made those from scratch as shorts. They were fun to make. I enjoy your content, Alexander. Thank you so much. It takes a lot. The long form, I don't know how I was cranking them out. Like, twice a month. I don't know what I was just on something, dude. I don't know how I was doing it, but I would not expect that forever. I'm going to try and do it, because I'm also streaming now too, which takes a lot of time, but it's also like, maybe I go more for like, imagine how much better those videos would do, not would do per se, but would be if I spent a little bit more time just ironing out some of the wrinkles. But I also don't want to just get caught in just being a stream-only guy, because I love my long-form content. But either way, that's why we're playing this game. I'm just gathering. If you guys haven't caught on yet, I was going to have to play this game anyways. All right. See you, Mr. Cool Hat. It was good to see you. If you come back, it'll be great to see you again. But it was good having you in chat. All right. See you, brother. See you, brother. But I'm playing. I was going to have to play this game anyways. We love Mr. Cool Hat. Can we get a W Cool Hat in the chat? W Cool Hat. I'm going to do it. W Cool Hat. But I was going to have to play Pokemon X anyways to just get the footage. Because I know a lot of people, like, it's not like Pokemon X footage is hard to come by. There's been so many playthroughs. It's been out for 12 years, right? But part of me is like, I don't want to ape people's footage. I want to give credit where it's due. And I don't want to ape people's footage. Yeah, W Cool Hat. W Cool. We love it. We love it. The Fly Gang's here. We're all having a good time. But I want to make sure I can have this. And, you know, again, I don't want to step on anyone's toes or steal content. So I was going to play it anyways. I'm like, why don't I just stream it? Why don't I just stream it? Oh! Oh! You were challenged by Team Flare Grunt. Dude, let's freaking go. Alright, Barry, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. You're going to get hit by a rock slide and you're going to die and it's going to suck. High jump kick. Alright. We'll do that. We'll take that. See what a poison jab does here. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, that's why we're streaming. Because, like, and I want to get, like, I want to be more personable with, because another thing, too, is when you make long-form content, you spend so much time in the weeds, just playing the games, reading stuff, and editing, especially. Editing's brutal. But you don't talk, like, the comments are one thing, and you get to talk, you know, reply to comments, you know, like them, you get to see what people are saying, but it's not as personable. And part of what I want to do with FLYBOY is, like, I want it to be me, you know? I want it to be FLYBOY, you know? And sometimes with long-form content, I lose some of the sauce. Like, my personality, I feel, still shows a little bit, but it's so scripted, a lot of it doesn't come out. And so I feel like streaming satisfies the personal side of things while also gathering footage and maybe having some discussions about the game itself while it's happening. A little brainstorming to make the videos better. So that's why we're here. I need my stylish red Team Flare suit to unleash my full power. This is true. This is like when you're losing in Fortnite. I've only played Fortnite back in the old days when it was goated. But like, you're like, I need to change the skin. We're doing bad. We just got to change the skin. Oh no, he'll find out the password to the hidden door in this cafe is open sesame. Insane. Insane OPSEC. Today's special is scramble if you don't get out of here now. Dang. This grunt's good too. She bad though. Hey, don't worry. Lysandre gets hit with a rock slide too. Too soon, man. Too soon. Too soon. Come on, Barry. That's what we like to see. Barry with the one-hit KO on the light bird. You love to see it. You love to see it. Was I actually a part of Team Flare, or was I just a waitress? We call that plausible deniability. Barry says, I gotta say you're the only streamer I really watch. That's because I enjoy personally interacting with you. Watching your stream feels like I'm watching a friend playing. And that's how it should be. Like, I feel like with streams, it should feel like you're with someone, a person. I don't think... And again, I don't watch a ton of streamers either. And it's like the ones I do watch because I like them. Like, I want to feel like I'm with them, you know? Like, if I just want to fill the void with sound and I don't really want to think, I'll play music, right? But when you're listening to someone, there's something more to it. And I like it too. So, but that means a lot too. That's awesome. I love... It's awesome. I just love streaming. It's awesome. I thought I wouldn't like it as much, but it's honestly one of the most fulfilling things I've done in a long time. But yeah. Alexander says, everyone gets rock slided. Dude, with Pebble on our team, you know. At this rate, he'll figure out there's a hidden door to Lysandre Labs. The piece of furniture is giving off a mysterious vibe. It's a hidden door. Chat, can I make FLYBOY cry tears of joy? Look, I'm a sensitive young man. But I can't cry. It's impossible. You can't make it happen. You can't pull up my heartstrings enough. It won't happen. I can promise you. I won't shed a single tear. Open sesame. Let's freaking go, guys. We made it. Wow, Otis thinks so. Won't happen. Is this song good, chat? Yo, I'm feeling it a little bit. It's kind of goofy, but I like it. Dude, it gives... Right here? That's giving me Team Rocket Hideout vibes. This is a banger, dude. It feels like a little bit of like Pink Panther with Team Rocket with Team Flare. We'll take it. We'll take it. Banger alert? Yes. Some vibes, dude. I remember hating this puzzle area. Dude, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I can't. I can't have another puzzle. I can't do it. Oh, our goat! Welcome. This world will eventually reach the point of no return. Saving the lives of all is impossible. Only the chosen ones will obtain a ticket to tomorrow. Do you want to have a ticket? Or do you want to stop me? Show me in battle. Yo. Banger. Banger. Dude, it is so good. This might be the best song in the game. Dude, it's such a banger. Pokemon, love it or hate it, love or hate the new games, they never miss when it comes to the music. Oh! Is this not the greatest? Is this not the greatest? Is that not perfection? Good luck. Thank you, Barius. Team Flare's grunt theme does go hard, though my favorite def has to be Team Plasma. That's a good grunt theme. Plasma's so good. Yeah, Simo, I agree. Yeah, Typho, doesn't it slap? And it just gets better. Like, the intro's insane. The gun. Anastar City was first, but this also has the gun. And it just gets better and better and better. I thought it was over, then it gets more hype. It's insane. Yeah, it's hype. Masterpiece. The one thing Pokemon never gets wrong is music for sure. Yep, come on. It's insane. This game is 12 years old. Okay. I say new, I mean 3D era. But yeah, this game is old now. I'm Unk, dude. This song is just so good, dude. Oh, we're going band for band with setup moves. We're going to take you out first, though, pal. Oh, but even in death, baby! Even in death, Vaporeon comes through. Bubbles, I could kiss you right now. Let's freaking go. That was hype. That was way more hype than it had to be. That was way more hype than it had to be. Let's go. Dude, the baby ferret, Alexander. That was the baby ferret. Lysandre, you might not understand. You might not understand the relevance of this move quite yet. But you will soon enough. You will soon enough, baby. Give Bubble... Alexander! You're getting... Look, Bubbles is hot. I know. We can't keep thinking about mates. We can't. We can't. We can't keep thinking about Bubbles and his... Oh, the Intimidate. I forgot Gyarados is goated like that. And we have no electric move. We're just going to have to... We're going to have to thug it out. Because he's going to set up Dragon Dance, ain't he? Flinch. Oh, outrage. Oh. I know what your next move is going to be, though. Aura Sphere don't do enough. Dude. Dude. The Sea Serpent. The Goat. Dude, Gyarados is the best Nuzlocke, 25 with no kids, but I'm still... You're pops, too. Typho, yo, you wearing a Rolex? I wish. I wish. It's a Casio. Nothing special. I've got the James Bond strap on, though. So, see, hey, it looks like one. We're gonna have to, like... We're just gonna have to Aura Sphere adaptability. That's gonna be our best move here. Typho thought I was rich. Hey, nope, not yet. It is good. It is a good watch, Alexander. The Casio Duro, thing's been a beast for me. Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're just gonna have to keep... Dude, just get confused already. Oh my goodness. Don't have potions. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. I need an electric type move. Otis, you're pops. You're unk like me. It's okay, though. We'll make it. We'll make it. Isn't Gyarados a flying type as well, so fighting it? Yeah, see, that's the thing, though, is I looked at the rest of my team, and it wasn't so much about doing good damage. It was about surviving the outrage. So, Bears, I understand. It looks horrible, but, like, my options are very slim when it comes to taking down a Gyarados. But here, we're just going to Aura Sphere you. Get the flip out of here, Pyroar. Low-key Pokemon should have made Lysandre's Gyarados a shiny, being red. And that would be cool. That would be cool. See, Barrius, sometimes there's a method to my madness. I know I'm horrible at Pokemon, but sometimes I'm cooking. I don't know if I'd call that cooking, though. That was really brutal. Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. Dude, this is the most anime line he's said all game. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wahaha. Your convictions burp, and those of your Pokemon please me. You are here to stop me, but I ask you to wait. I tried to save people and the world with the profit from this lab, but my efforts had no effect. The world was just too vast and too full of fools that I couldn't save through my hard work alone. That's why I decided the only way to save the world was to take it all for myself. I don't expect that I will ever make you understand how I think and feel. Try to stop the ultimate weapon if you must, but to do so you will have to explore our lab and have Pokemon battles with all you meet. Oh, and as for the elevator key, one of the Team Flare scientists you've met on your journey has it. Saving everything. The world is suffering because of this absurd dream. Simon says, I don't think there's a single NPC that uses a shiny Pokemon, if I remember. Is that true? Yeah, because, like, Winona's shiny Swell, that's just in the anime. I don't know. Lysandre's an absolute nut job. He is, but he's our absolute nut job. Should we pull Raichu out just for Lysandre's Gyarados? No, because he Mega Evolves it next time we see it. I'm not too worried about a Water Dark type as I am a Water Flying. I do feel like the Thunder not having a Lightning move is a bit of a oversight, though. I honestly forgot Lysandre had a normal Gyarados. I misremembered it as being red. It would fit the vibe. I think that would be awesome. I think in the anime, his Gyarados is red, though. Ah, okay. Him and Winona have shinies in the anime, but not in the games. That'd be cool, though. And it also, like, if you didn't play Heart Gold Soul Silver, a lot of people don't even know what shinies are. I mean, back in the day. Nowadays, everyone knows what shinies are because they're like a dime a dozen. But, like, back in the day, it'd be a cool way to be like, oh, maybe I can find Pokemon that look different. All right. What's up? You'll be captivated by the warp panel and transported away. Look, I'm going to be captivated by you, Shoddy. Look at that. Dang. Dang. Anyways, let's not get carried away. All right. We're just going to surf it out. Nice. Just 2 more. You ain't doing anything. You ain't doing anything. Team Flare Grunt female low-key got me blushing. I know, right? Team Flare Grunt female number 4. You're a baddie. Level 49. Dude, I like how high our levels are. Bubbles is our fanboy. Look, we're going to have to get him off the team. We're going to need to get Leonardo back. He's too distracting. Speaking of captivating. What do we got here? Okay. Alright, so these are just... I guess these tiles are here to show little kids what happens if you step on a tile. Alright. We have Wilfred, who's... Dude, Wilfred, the GOAT. My factory reset almost had him erased to time. We'll never forget Wilfred. Dude, we need Wilfred merch. That'd be so goated. Wilfred merch. Let's go. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Ileana, what's up? I remember you. Why, it is that fascinating little trainer from the Kalos power plant. So we meet again, just as I said we would. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think Wally catches shiny or else in Gen 3. I don't know if it stays shiny after that, though. Oh, really? So if he does catch a shiny, that's cool. If he does, I think that's pretty awesome. But it doesn't stay that way. That's unfortunate, actually. What's up, Bubbles? What's up, Shoddy? What's up? What's up, Shoddy? Wilfrima. Ooh. Wilfrima, our beautiful Team Flare grunt. We love her. We love our Team Flare grunts. Otis wants that Leo back. We might have to bring Leo. Femboy versus Alpha. Who wins? Who wins? In this economy? Who wins? Because, like, think about it. It's better to be Sigma nowadays than Alpha. If you're too Alpha, that's when you start to get court cases against you. A crit? Look, we're going to have a Bubbles suicide run again. Oh, never mind. Bubbles clutched up. Professor Juniper can have a shiny Chinchino in the beginning? Is that real? I love when Pokemon does weird, quirky stuff like that. Hey! What did you got to say? You sure are an interesting trainer. You're far more capable than our useless grunts. Whoa! Hey! Don't talk about Wilfred like that! He's our boy! We live in the era of femboys. This is the femboy era. I don't have the key, but I'll let you pass. Which warp panel could it be? Which one could it be? Does it matter? Druddigan, Loki, an underrated dragon type. I wish Druddigan had a Mega, though. Druddigan, I remember when I was a kid. I liked them a lot more than I do now. Because he's kind of like Aura. Like, what tower was it? Was it Celestic Tower? Or Celestia Tower? Celestial Tower. Where he was there in the little water area. That was freaking awesome. But yeah, now I do wish he had a Mega. I feel like Druddigan to fully... Oh, brother. To fully, like, capture its aura, it needs a Mega. Do you think Wilfred is in this base? 100%. We're going to find our beautiful Wilfred. We'll finally find him once more. The orange spot was not to be trusted. Yeah, is that, like, going to be a recurring thing, or are they going to throw a fast one? Time for me to lay waste to you and your Pokemon, and finally get recognized by the admins. Is this him? Is this him? Because he had no name, right? Is this him? Chat, what do we think? Is Wilfred finally back? Dude, these Swallots are getting a little annoying. A little too tanky. That's fine. That's fine. Let's Psyshock, you get out of the way. Yeah, get out of here. Bro, which Team Flare member designed this base? The least paid one. The most underpaid one. Yeah, because if he had a Gulpin or something, this could be huge. Yeah, Swalot, bunch of big boys up in this. Yeah, Darius, check in. Let's see what Wilfred had. If this is Wilfred, this could be awesome. This is like all-time lineup. All the scientists plus Wilfred. Come on. In my opinion, only Pokemon with 500 plus BST should get a Mega. Otherwise, they should just get a new evolution. Interesting. Is there a list of Pokemon that, like, below 500 that have them? Because I don't know. Because do Megas only add 100 base stat total? Is that their whole deal? Not sure. No good, no good. The admins are going to be mad. So mad. Is Audino one? That obviously Beedrill's one. We were told that as long as we created a ruckus, we could advance within Team Flare. Those scientists get special treatment, though. They're real close to Lysandre, after all. It's like real corporate America, if what I'm thinking is true. But their ability and min-max stats make up for it. That's what it feels like. Like Beedrill. Here's the thing with Mega Beedrill. It's totally potential, man. Because Mega Beedrill, insane speed, insane attack, but it's just like not the optimal. You know? Like there's better Pokemon that fill that niche. No sign of him here either. Who are these people? Did we ever figure that one out? You, have you seen anything? We're looking for a really tall guy. And by tall, I mean if you stretched out a Seviper and stood up, he'd be that tall. Is that... We're fact-checking this, by the way. Seviper Bulbapedia. Seviper is... Its length is 8'10". And AZ is 9'3". Hey, you know what? Close enough. Close enough. I think that's close enough. That was a good description of AZ. I kind of feel like Pokemon with lower base stats should get Megas to make up for the lack of power. Wilfred had a Toxicroak. That's right. He had a goated Pokemon. Oh, is he 7 foot? I thought I said 9. But, what was I going to say about the Megas? I think what Simon was going for is that it should just get a Mega. It should get a regular evolution, so it's just... It has more than 500 to begin with, and then maybe we can start thinking about Megas. But, like... They need... Obviously, I think the common denominator here is they need something. I think... especially because of power creep, either we just buff them outright. Like, Delcatty got a buff. Why can't we buff some other Pokemon? Either buff him outright, give him an evolution, or give him a Mega. And that's kind of what has to be done. So... Lysander 7... I thought you said AZ. No, Lysander 7 feet tall? Are we serious? Dude. No freaking way. I thought you were saying AZ. No, dude. Lysander's a goat. Put him on the 96 Bulls. What are we doing? Mega Evolutions aren't that good for a Pokemon because they won't last. When Mega Evolutions go away, then they won't have their buff. See, that is true, too. Like, an actual evolution is permanent. Like, there's never been a time where Pokemon's gotten rid of an evolution. That is true. That is true. At least 7 feet aside is unknown. But, dude, straight up, put him on the Bulls. But when Champions is out, I don't think we'll have to worry about Megas leaving. That is true, because Champions is going to be like Pokemon's Pokemon Showdown, basically, right? At least that's what I've heard. We received some intelligence that Team Flare is also trying to find him for some reason. His relationship to Team Flare is still a mystery, but... Oh, by the way, you've got something for you. I've got something for you. Jeez. Take these with you, Flyboy. Revives. W. Dude. Lysander's a goat. Does Lysander play for the Lakers? Dorito Man versus Wemby? Dude, Dorito Man clears. Wemby, I don't care how good you are. I don't care how centralizing you're gonna be in the league. I don't care how good you're gonna be. If Lysander stepped on that court, only one of you is leaving, and it's Lysander. He's the GOAT. LeBron versus Lysander? Dude, I'm taking Lysander over... He's top 5. Top 3. LeBron's 3. MJ's 1, then Lysander, then LeBron. That's how it is. That's my rankings. That's how it is. That's how it has to be. I did not know his game like that. I was unfamiliar. I never heard your name before. Not once. That's cute, actually. We came here at a certain professor's request to stop Team Flare. I assume your goal is the same. Don't do anything reckless, okay? That's cute. What's Lysander's guy thinking? I thought he wanted a beautiful world. I mean... It kind of might work, actually. I'm not going to lie, but whatever. Lysander in Space Jam 3. What are we doing? Dude, did you guys watch Space Jam 2? I watched Space Jam 2. In theaters, actually. That felt... Like, genuinely, I felt like evil spirits in that movie theater. It's not like the movie itself was, like, pushing anything bad. I felt evil spirits, though. I don't know why. It's okay. That might just be me. Oh, don't worry. I didn't buy the tickets. Someone else took me. For alligator is 7'7" according to the Pokédex, and Typhlosion is 5'7". Unfair, dude. Alright, dude. How is Typhlosion gonna get height mocked that bad by Feraligatr? Space Jam 3 exists as Jeremy Lin. Freaking IP laws don't affect Jeremy Lin. Dude, Lin's sanity. Oh, what do you got? Dude. Did you see the official render for Mega Feraligatr? Did y'all see that? They hate Feraligatr. I'm convinced Game Freak hates Feraligatr. Because what's the obvious render you want to do with Mega Feraligatr? At least salvage it. Have it close its head, right? Have the big Totodile head, right? Fashionable people can be sad, too. Yeah, it's true. But no, the official render had its head not only up, but like all the way back. It just looked... It had the whole... It had the Skibbity toilet look all the way in its official render. It was something else. I was like, guys, come on. Give it a chance, please. Fashionable people can lose too. Oh, no. Did I just... No, it's okay. Let's see what this one has to say. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with Mega Feraligatr as a big Feraligatr flan. Whatever. I'm not even going to try to say that anymore. It's Monday. Mega Feraligatrs... Feraligatrs... I'm so done. I can't speak. Feraligatrs Mega is awful. I agree. There's so much potential. But it's got the Skibbity toilet. Remember Skibbity Biden? Okay. Remember Skibbity Biden? Remember that? Anyways. Regardless. Yeah, it was underwhelming. I like Feraligatr. This is gonna cause some division in the chat. It's okay. But Typhlosion's my favorite Gen 2 starter. My favorite Gen 2 starter is Typhlosion. I picked Chikorita as a kid, but only because I had to. Typhlosion's my favorite. Mega Starmie's so bad that it's good. I'd say, like... Here's what I'm going to say. I don't think it fits the vibe of what a Mega should be. It's funny. It's cute. I've said this before. It's a Smiling Friends bit. You passed because you made me laugh. But... I don't think it fits the vibe of what Megas should be. Johto starters stay losing. Meganium sucks. Typhlosion controversy. And now Mega Feraligatr is true. None of them escaped the last 2 years unscathed. It's true. At least Feraligatr got the Dragon type when it Mega Evolves. I mean, didn't Meganium get Fairy type too? So it's like they were all kind of salvaged. To some degree. But I would rather look at normal Feraligatr than the Mega. But we're going to have to call it quits here, guys. In the middle of a Team Flare thing. Can you believe it? We're going to have to end it here, though. I got work today, and it's a freaking Monday. Can you believe it? But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in for the stream. It was great. We were a lot more energetic the last Monday, though. I'll be honest. If Feraligatr just had its little head closed or something, it'd be so much better. I agree. This is why I like 2D sprites, because you could just do that the whole team. Boo, employment W stream, though. Yes, I know. You know how much I wish I was unemployed? Every day I go to work, I'm like, I'm a pathetic loser. I'm a stupid chud. There's people out here getting money, getting paid to do nothing. But yeah, that was it. Anyways, work does get in the way, but thank you so much, Claus Bell, Typho, Otis, Lamar. Good to see you guys tune in. Before we go, though, let's see our top fans of the day. Top 5. We're always going to do this. We got Otis Lamar at 1, Coco Bunny Girl Halla at 2, Simo at 3, Mr. Cool Hat, who's just listening, not in the chat anymore, at 4, and Klaus Bell at 5. We love you guys. I should plug this anyways. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at FLYBOY. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Make sure to throw a like on there. Comment if you want to. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, always, gotta do more training to make the top 5. It's Trubarius. Maybe that comment knocked you above. Look, everyone, we got 3 people tied at 5. Klaus, Barius, and Typho. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Again, like I said, subscribe, follow me on Twitter if you want to. And just have a great rest of your Monday. And always remember, Jesus Christ is King. I'm FLYBOY. And let me pull up the end stream thing. Until next time, peace. Oops. Peace.